What's going on, guys? So I was gonna do a unboxing on this machine, and honestly I just didn't like the way the video came out, and well, I'm just gonna do a little fake unboxing review kind of thing. Not so much fake, but I did stuff. So there's the box that it comes with. This is for the Solong tattoo machine. You know, the eBay special. So that's the box that it comes in, and then it comes in this little baggie. And this is the machine. Now, obviously, when you order these machines, it's gonna say, you know, liner shader, blah blah blah. Honestly, just from before, when I had it running a little bit, you know, I didn't change anything other than, you know, line the bar and stuff like that. I'll get to in a second. And this seems more of a shader, color packer in my eyes. So I'll get to that in a second. So basically what you get is this machine. Is aluminum frame. It comes with a 10 wrap 1-inch coil, coils, and then you got, you know, your yoke down there, obviously. And honestly, these coils so far, just from testing and tuning it a little bit, a little runtime, surprisingly these coils actually ain't that bad for what it is. I don't know if you can see this. I mean, it's wrapped nicely on the outside. What it's like on inside, you know, I have no clue. So, you know, and then all this little imperfections is all, you know, the shrink wrap that they put around it. Also, when you get the machine, okay, sorry about that. So when you get the machine, you're going to do a few things. One of them is align your armature armature bar. Surprisingly, this is actually lined up pretty straight, as in all the holes were drilled straight. The frame's actually constructed nicely. So yeah, when you get this, you know, most of the time your armature bar is going to be like this one. The armature bar was way over here and way too far back, so I'll get your little tool and align this. Some other things here. For the contact screw in the front binding post, there was actually 2 washers in there. I don't know if I can get this to focus here. There's 2 washers in there. I actually took the one out so it lines up evenly. And the solder lug was actually on the inside against the plastic, like little plastic washer type deal. So I pulled that on the outside, so it's washer, lug, contact. Straightened it out. Now it's in square dead center. Yeah, so, and I, you know, I gapped it to where I like it, which is roughly, you know, a nickel. So yeah, honestly, not a bad machine for being a cheap, you know, Chinese knockoff kind of thing. Not so much a knockoff, but a cheap Chinese machine. yeah, so I'm going to hook it up, give you a little listen to unload it, and then I'll load it. And yeah, we'll go from there. And also, let's see here. There are things that you can do, obviously, to make this run better. Basically, I'm just seeing what I could do to tune this to run somewhat decent. This is a one-piece spring setup. I don't know, you know, the gauge or you know, the tension and all that, but if I were to guess, I'd probably guess maybe around 16. I don't have one of those fancy tools, but so this is 7.5 volts. So I'll show you if I can get this in the picture here. .5 volts. Now I'm going to load it up. I have two different ones. I'll use the standard needle and a cartridge. These were all brand new. These are just taken out of the package to basically, you know, test machines and when I build them and whatnot. So, alright, so I got this loaded here. One thing I just noticed, I don't know if you'll be able to see this. I can get the focus here. See this screw? Yeah. Tried to tighten it. Basically bottoms out. There must be no threads going up to that, right up to the head. So that's one little thing I guess you gotta look out for. I mean, I guess I could take it off, rethread it, but so let's see if I can get this in the picture here and do this with so. That being said, at that, you know, CPS or Hertz, or CPS and Hertz and all that, for me this would be a awesome packer. Granted, everybody does tattoo differently, but for me, that's where I like to pack color. So just throw one of these fans on here just because I usually use a band. Certain grips, as you can see, it's straight through. Some grips are actually straight centered. Trying to think, where are they? Maybe it's Fearless. But guess I hope if I plugged it in there. You know, obviously it's not loaded. But this is just a little review. Like I said, I tried doing an unboxing and failed. But alright, let me know what you guys think. Let me know, maybe I'll spruce this up a little bit. I like the length of this armature bar. Maybe I'll do some different springs and stuff like that just to give a little bit. But honestly, in my opinion, for this machine, I'm not saying all these machines are gonna run like this, but honestly, the way this runs actually runs nice with just a little bit of a change up and setting it up, you know, correctly and everything. And yeah, I'm actually very surprised with this. So I know I've dragged this on quite a bit. This is the Solong tattoo machine. And alright, you guys have a good one.